In this episode, we look to experience some of what Indonesia can offer in the beautiful and wildly popular island of Bali. From magnificent architecture to mouth-watering food, it's no wonder why Bali has become one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world. Bali was a must-stop location, and lucky for us, we just so happened to visit the island during one of the most important times of the year. Between ancient traditions and a very familiar holiday, we were able to get a peek into not only the culture, but just how wild and crazy this little island can get. What's up, guys? So we are officially out of the Philippines onto our next destination, which is
Bali!
Indonesia as a whole. So we're going to be spending New Year's here in Bali, which we hear is a pretty popular destination. Specifically, right now we are in the Kuta area, which is about 25 minutes from the airport. And right now we are getting some food in our system. Looks like we're at a vegan restaurant.
Yes, there are a lot of vegan places here in Bali. We are kind of at a typical, would you say, Western place. It's definitely catered to, what is the word that I'm looking for?
Hipster?
To the hipster that comes to Bali, for sure.
It is New Year's Eve, so we're going to do some research to see kind of what are the live spots here in Bali. And yeah, just take it from there. So come along for the journey, guys, and let's go. So it is New Year's Eve, guys.
Happy New Year!
and we are walking down a street in Bali, specifically in Kuta. So there's several beaches here, plenty to do, plenty to see, music everywhere, everybody's out. No, thank you.
Fireworks everywhere.
Fireworks everywhere. Tati does not like fireworks, so the quicker we can get to a place that plays some music, probably the better for her.
And a shot, because I'm stressed.
She's like a rescue dog.
I am. I don't like fireworks. I like them from a distance. I don't like them close.
But nonetheless, we're gonna find some place to party. We don't have a specific spot. We just kind of have a general idea of an area that we want to go to that we saw a little earlier. So we're gonna head there, and yeah, man, join us along. This is New Year's Eve in Bali.
Who the hell would have thought? Driving. We missed this earlier. So we walked the beach. No, thank you. Damn, this place is super live. Ooh, that looks like a fun party. Azul.
Hello.
I just need a reason. I just need to know what's on your mind. Tell me what you're needing. You can call my name, I'll be around. Dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da, dum dum. The sky is falling, dum dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da. That will keep you safe and sound. Dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da, dum dum. The sky is falling, dum dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da. That will keep you safe and sound. Dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da, dum dum. The sky is falling, dum dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da. That will keep you safe and sound.
Which one?
So this guy somebody asked Isaac to buy him a beer. And he works here.
Smirnoff, right? Yeah. Smirnoff? No, that's for girls. Bintang. Carita. So I don't know if you can hear me, but we're at the beach here in
Double six.
we have two live DJs set up on the beach, and they're both playing different kinds of like EDM and techno. It's a great vibe. You got plenty tourists here with a whole lot of locals, and everybody's having a good time. An hour and 15 minutes until the quote-unquote ball drops. We're gonna spend the rest of the hour here. So, Happy New Year from Bali.
Happy New Year from Bali.
Keep you safe and sound. Dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum da da, dum dum. The sky is falling, dum dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da. That will keep you safe and sound. Dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da, dum dum. The sky is falling, dum dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da. That will keep you safe and sound. I just need a reason.
After leaving Kuta Beach, we needed a place to crash for a couple of nights before heading to our next city. We got a last-minute reservation at a place in Denpasar that seemed too good to be true. It was a small property inspired by artists, decorated with ornate bird cages. It was like a secret oasis, a place no one else knew about but us. The property is equipped with cobblestone pathways, lavish greenery, and large canvas paintings spread all throughout. There too was a good-sized pool and a great restaurant on site. The room we were in was large with tall ceilings, a king-size canopy bed, and a spacious bathroom. For only $12 a night before we head further north, this would be the ideal place to spend a couple of days working. Well, that's at least what we thought. That could jump on you. Did you look up, like up here, up above?
There's like maybe a place over there that they could come from.
None of our bags are open, right?
No.
I'm stressed.
Like this is.
So Isaac and I were just hanging out on the bed, him on his computer, me on mine. And we hear a big ass thump, and we look up, and we see the fattest rat. And we love this place where we're staying at, but he's in our room, or hopefully was in our room.
Yeah, so there's an opening. If you're talking to a camera, there's an opening like where the construction of the roof is. I'm sure that they're well aware of all the ins and outs of this place. So you want to cross here and then just probably get out of the opening. But sometimes you share. Sorry, my weapon.
And then he keeps scaring himself with damn weapons.
So yeah, the shadow of this weapon is freaking me out. Yeah, there's times where you just share space with other animals.
So what do we do? Do we leave? Do we stay? They have no other rooms available. We asked.
So at this point, we stay. It is what it is. I mean, they're not gonna choke us to death in our sleep.
No, but they can bite us. We're sleeping with the lights on.
That's right.
We're about to go back to America.
That's it. The show's over. We're out of here. No.
That's a wrap.
Come on.
The monkey, yes? So we are here in the Uluwatu Temple. This temple is a Hindu temple, which here in Bali is the prominent religion. Between 80 and 90% here, whereas other parts of Indonesia, it's 80 to 90% Islamic. I did a little bit of reading on the history of that, and it looks like for whatever reason the Islamic forces could not penetrate Bali like they could everywhere else, at least culturally.
Today is actually a special Hindu holiday, which is why we are really excited to be here at the temple, because today is Galungan, and it is basically the celebration of good versus evil, where good wins, Dharma versus Adharma. It's very exciting to see because as we've been passing temples and homes, you see the decorations, you see the families getting ready to go to temple with their offerings, all dressed in beautiful white colors and beautiful sashes tied around their waist. Speaking of sashes, to enter the temple today, we have to wear sash as well and wear sarong. If you're coming in with pants or long garb or dress or anything, all you need is the sash. I asked for both, and we also got the sarong for both men and women, and it's just out of respect and required as you enter the temple. But it is free, and you return it at the end of the day.
If you notice, normally we're wearing glasses. Well, she's wearing her glasses right now. I'm not wearing my glasses right now, so I thought that was a gap. Excuse me, I thought that was a dog walking up. What did it do?
It just jumped where they were at. It took her sandal. Her sandal fell. She jumped so quickly, it has her sandal.
Okay, case in point. So a monkey just walked off with one of her sandals, and
She ran.
and he's gone.
Okay, I got my glasses in my hand now.
So there you go. So that's why they tell you do not wear your glasses in front of them, because they will take it. That's funny.
In what is known as the cultural center of Bali, Ubud is a busy tourist town surrounded by forest and rice paddies. In between, you will find traditional Balinese homes and Hindu temples, souvenir shops, hipsters, fruit bowls, and yoga. The famous monkey forest is a hop, skip, and a jump away. After our interactions with the monkeys in Uluwatu, we weren't sure what to expect, but this place was fun. Lots of monkeying around.
I'm saying, you need to listen to me more. No, I said, I'm sick, and her pills that she went to the doctor for before we left, they're coming in clutch right now.
That you fought me about? That you told me it was stupid to go to the doctor?
I said, we don't need this, why are we doing that, why are we doing that? That's my stubborn side. Now they're coming in clutch, because I'm throwing up a lung. And I said that sometimes, you know what you're talking about. That was rough. So apparently there's a very common thing called Bali Belly, or gastroenteritis for you nerds, that basically gives you all the symptoms that I'm feeling now: body aches, nausea, vomiting, fever, which, you know, I'm wondering if that's what I have. You know, I had a fever for a couple days with absolutely no vomiting. It was just working its way through my system. But yeah, I thought it was good for you guys to know. And you get it through contaminated water, contaminated foods. Essentially, it's a food poisoning. It's very common. Tati took advantage. She's getting some errands done, having a good time in Ubud without me. But honestly, this is probably the best place for me right now. And the only place I want to be right now is in this bed. Unfortunately, Ubud would have to look beautiful from the bed for now. Hopefully that changes soon.
Isaac has been sick the last couple of days, and so I have had to eat the last 2 breakfasts by myself, which I'm not too mad about. After being together every single day, all day for the last couple months, it's kind of refreshing to get some alone time. Here's the interesting part, right? The last couple days, he's been sick. Then, of course, yesterday, I get sick. I don't even know what day it is.
Feels like we're in quarantine.
It does feel like we're in quarantine.
We're taking turns.
This is part of it. This is part of travel. For the next 5 days, my condition got worse. We tried probiotics, antidiarrheal, letting it run its course, but after going to the bathroom 10 plus times a day with no food, barely a few crackers, little water, headaches and lightheadedness started to set in. It was time to go to the clinic. So, this is me. Got dehydrated. Isaac got sick first. His symptoms were fever and vomit, and he got better within a couple days. I then began with diarrhea. I know, TMI. I have not stopped for 5 days. We decided it was time to come to the doctor. They just tried to get some blood out right now, and they couldn't. They poked me 4 times. They tried to get blood through there, but the blood would not come out. So they're going to try to fatten up these veins a little bit by hydrating me a little bit, and then see what happens. Immediately after taking the antibiotics, I started feeling better. It took a couple of days to get back to normal, but when we finally did, both Isaac and I had an appetite. One thing that Ubud does not lack is restaurants. For the influx of travelers, they have plenty of large group, boho chic restaurants with international menus. Ubud's restaurants are highly Instagrammable, even if it is comically westernized. With all natural ingredients, the food looks and tastes good. All the Western food we ate was a good taste of home, but it wasn't normal for us. I think after being sick, it was more comfort food than anything. We love to try local cuisine, and Balinese food is really delicious. So we decided we wanted to eat more of it and learn how to make it. Through Airbnb experiences, we signed up for a cooking class. The day started off in the market, and we were able to shop like locals to pick up our ingredients. This market is only open in the morning, so you can buy the freshest ingredients. If you get there really early before the sun comes up, you can even witness mini pig and chicken auctions going on. Ginger.
Ginger? No ginger.
No, turmeric.
Turmeric. You have turmeric at your home. This is turmeric. After you touch by your finger, your finger yellow until tomorrow. You can smell it.
The market is vibrant in both items being sold and the colorful characters you see buying and selling. You witness the bright yellow marigold flowers bought for offerings, red chili peppers, purple onions, and an array of flowers. Every home in Ubud has their own rice paddies, which we were supposed to visit, but due to the time of the year of the crop, we made a detour to a coffee place instead. We tried some normal variations of coffee and one of that comes out of an animal's butt, aka kopi luwak. Basically, when an Asian palm civet eats coffee cherries, the cherries ferment while passing through its intestines, and when it defecates, the cherries are collected, roasted, and turned into coffee. Isaac enjoyed it. I did not. It was bitter. My biggest question, though, is who the heck was the first person to figure this all out? And how? We finished picking out our ingredients and headed to our tour guide's traditional Balinese home to meet his family. The whole family is a part of teaching the class, and we would all be cooking together. This is iced lemongrass, he said. Amazing. Oh, wow. The sugar is like the most bomb lemonade I made I've ever had.
That's really good.
First, we start with creating an offering for the gods to later place in the home temple to thank them for our food. Then we get into prep. Everyone in the group is assigned a task and we prep all of our ingredients and cooking supplies, our entire mise en place. Our blenders were these giant mortar and pestles. I'm sure they probably have an electric blender around there somewhere, but this was more authentic and a lot more work. Our menu for the day would be 8 courses, meat and vegetable options, including soup and dessert. Give me all the chicken sauté with peanut sauce, please. Throughout the cooking class, we are all taking turns with each plate, so sitting down to eat was extremely satisfying. And of course, we finish off with dessert, because you know, there's always room for dessert.
Yeah.
Definitely. Nice to meet everybody. So we just got back to where we're staying. Had an amazing time. What say you? What say you?
You get so much from the experience. There were other people there, so we got the social interaction. We got different cultural tidbits that we had no idea about because we were able to be in someone's home. We got the food, out of it, and the actual activity. Absolutely one of my favorite experiences that we've done.
For sure. Yeah, just from a personal experience, I think it was amazing. We always say culinary or food is a really good way into a culture and its history. And I mean, what better way to do that with a cooking class?
We got so much out of it. I think so much more out of it than what we realized.
Mm-hmm.
It was more than just cooking, and it was fun, and we learned different ways of doing things and why they do certain things and cooking styles. It was just overall, it was a great experience.
Totally. And they use so many flavors that we're not used to back home. So it's really cool to see that from the ground up. So yeah, super cool experience. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to more cooking classes as we go forward in our adventures. So see you guys soon. Peace. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, consider dropping a like below. Subscribe to the channel to follow us more on our journey.
And to see our daily content, make sure you're following us at We'll Travel for Tacos on Instagram.
Peace.
See ya!